when, when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade. Okay, so here we are, the Wrestling Council. Running solo right now, but yeah. Uh, well, it is a Thursday night for the Wrestling Council. What's up, Montecito? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Um, but yeah, so hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I did, saw some fireworks, saw parade that morning, so it was good. But yeah, Montecito, anybody, can y'all hear me? Okay. Hopefully you can. But the big man is out for a few minutes. He some family stuff going on. That's why we postponed till today. And you know, keep Rob, comic book Bob, in your thoughts and prayers. His uncle Kenny is not doing well. That's why he is a little bit late today. His uncle's in ICU right now, so hopefully he'll get better soon. But he is planning on joining us. He had to go pick up his dad, and just a lot going on. A lot going on for Rob. So hopefully he can get through this soon, and we'll see him back here soon. But for you, man,
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Hello.
What's up?
what's up? Here, abbreviated one today. We're going to be talking a little bit about. All right, I'm going to be talking a little bit about All in Texas this Saturday. Uh, and I thought it was going to be a later start. It is actually a 3 o'clock kickoff. They are doing 0 hour crap starting at 1 o'clock. I don't even care who's in that, honestly. 0 hour, schmear hour. Like, come on. It's um, it's just a bunch of ham and eggers. Uh, so who knows what we're gonna have on those 0 hours? It really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. All I'm interested in is what we got going on for the big show. But let's see here. All in Texas. Right now, looking at one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 matches on the card. Um, and we're going to go with our first match. Let's see here. Let's start off with the tag match. Just a three-way match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. You got the Hurt Business, Hurt Syndicate, um, uh, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin versus the Patriarchy of Christian Cage and Nick Wayne versus Jet Speed of Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight. Um, I really can't see them taking the titles um, off of the Hurt Syndicate. I don't see Jet Speed. I see something from Jet Speed. I really can't see uh, the Hurt Syndicate losing the title at all. It just doesn't make sense for them to take the title from Hurt Syndicate at this time. But we will see. Um, if they do, it's going to be interesting. If they take the titles off of us, we'll see it happening. So let's go with the Hurt Syndicate keeping the titles, and I think it'll be a good match. Hmm, outside interference, I can see in this. Maybe I'm trying to think of his name now. Apollo Cruz shows up. Who knows? Um, I know there's been talk about him with the Hurt Syndicate. But I'm just going to go with Hurt Business winning that matchup. Single match for the TNT title: Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. Two members. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Bob will be here soon. Hopefully, like he's trying to take care of his dad right now. He is. What did he tell me? Uh, he had got a call from his mom. He's going to pick up his dad from the hospital. He'll jump in when he gets back. I'm not sure what hospital he's at. Uh, might be the hospital in Amherst, where he lives at. Yeah, he might have. I mean, Apollo, son of a TV. I don't know. I don't keep up with Apollo Crews. Uh, but even if he did, then obviously he's not going to be running in anytime soon. But AEW. Um, but who knows? Again, Hurt Syndicate. I think them winning that title or keeping the title. Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. It can go either way. Two members of Undisputed Elites going up against each other. I think it's going to be a good match. Um, hey, leg kick. Thanks for joining us tonight. As I mentioned, Bob's got some family things going on with his uncle, so please keep it in your prayers. His uncle is in ICU, so not doing too well right now, but again, he needs some of the prayers we can give him, and hopefully Uncle Kenny will be out soon. Again, Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. Who do I think? I honestly think Kyle Fletcher is going to be the new TNT champion. I wouldn't be mad either way, whether Adam Cole keeps it or Kyle Fletcher wins it. But I think it would be a good match between those guys. I really do. And who knows? I hate to say run-ins, but could we see uh, Jack Perry make an appearance here? I haven't seen him in forever, but I know he was a title holder with this. So who knows? Yeah, MJF versus Briscoe. Hello, Courtney. Bob's not with us right now. Bob is dealing with some family drama going on right now with his uncle Kenny. So he said start without him, and he'll hopefully be on here soon. With Briscoe and MJF, great build up between those two guys. The crazy people on the internet, wrestling fans. MJF would not have said anything about Briscoe's brother if it wasn't cleared with him. So those people, oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe he said that about your brother. No, get over it. You know, hey, there we got a comment from Bob there. He is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm picking my dad up from the hospital. He's visiting my uncle. I'll be on as I get. Yeah. So, uh, Rob texted me. He was picked up his dad at quarter till 7. It is now quarter after 7. So I'm thinking Bob will be on in about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, to go to lunch. Uh, yes. I think I agree. We're at 8 matches on the card. Um, and it starts at 3. From what I have heard, though, it is supposed to over before Saturday night's main event starts tomorrow night or Saturday night. Because whoop de doo, you got Goldberg versus shit, oh my god, Gunther. Like seriously, Oldberg versus Gunther for the title, and how many freaking commercial breaks do you have for that match? You got 20 minutes, or you owe us a pizza, Bob. All right, well, I think Bob might have to owe you a pizza because I'm not sure if he'll be back in 20 minutes. Um, but yeah, stay safe. Yeah, stay safe, Bob. No worries at all. Bob's got a lot going on with his uncle and his dad, so uh, crazy, crazy, crazy for Rob right now. Um, but anyways, 8 matches. That's a lot. I mean, it's just Saturday's main event starts at what 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever. Uh, what time does it start? Let's see here. Yeah. What time does Saturday night's main event start? No, 8 o'clock. All right. Hmm. Okay. 8 o'clock. So we only got 5 hours of. Um, uh, yes, you do that a lot, Maldacito. Texting and driving. Hopefully, you haven't got any tickets for that, or just be careful doing that. So far, so good. Just keep up the good work you do by that. So you got at least 5 hours. Kind of kick off the 0 hour stuff. You got 5 hours all in for 8 matches. So 8 matches, 5 hours. That's less than half an hour, or yeah, less than half an hour per match. Um, Next, we have the women's casino gauntlet match. You have Chris Statlander and Megan Bain right now as I believe 1 and 2 in the match, and I missed AEW last night. Wasn't sure if any, or Dynamite wasn't sure if there any other women were added to the match. So uh, sorry if I'm not onto that right now. But and the winner gets a title shot. Who knows with that match? I would like to see Megan Bain win it. I think it's going to come down between Megan Bain and Chris Statlander. Honestly, um, I don't know who else in the match. To be honest with you, and All right. The only other one I can see maybe taking that match is if Jamie Hayter's in there. But I would like to see Macon Bain take that take that match and her versus hmm, her versus Mercedes, some kind of championship match down the line. Um, who knows? For the men's gauntlet, MJF. I really want to see MJF win. Um, not really. It's Mystico. Um, who we got here? Crap, I had it here. Can't remember now who's in this match. God, I do apologize. Um, God, did I see it? Where did I see it? Sorry, I was expecting Rob to be here to help me with this. Where's in it? Who was in the gauntlet match? Um, who is in the gauntlet match? My bad. My bad. Dropping the ball here. I know MJF, Mark Briscoe, Mystico. Uh, Mystico can't see in that winning that. Oh, here we go. Well, I guess not. That doesn't have it either. Damn it. Who is in this freaking match? Oh, well. Anybody have a list of who's in the men's match? Lay it on me. I don't remember. Damn it. Anyways, let's go with MJF as the winner here. As much as I hate to say it, MJF is going to be the winner here in this match. And then we have a couple other matches here. The Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, Nicholas Jackson versus Will Ospreay. If the Young Bucks win, Swerve and Ospreay cannot challenge for the AEW World Title for a year. If Strickland and Ospreay win, they the Young Bucks of their executive vice president titles. Wow. Um, There we go. Ah, stupid computer. Ah, damn it. Hollywood down. Hollywood back. Holy crap. I think we're cursed for today or for this week. Anyways, where was I at? Ah, shit. Um, where was I at? Which match? Oh yeah, the Young Bucks versus Swerve and Will Ospreay. Come on, I cannot see them not allowing Hangman and sorry, not Hangman, Swerve and Ospreay to challenge for the title for another year because I expect Hangman, not Hangman, I expect Ospreay to be challenging for the world title by the end of the year. Um, so I think the Young Bucks are going to lose this match. Um, could there be outside interference shenanigans going on in this match? Of course. Is it going to be a crazy spot fest from the Young Bucks? Of course. There's going to be thumbtack. Very possible there. Very possible, Malasito, where Jungle Boy returns and costs Swerve and Osprey the match. How about this? How about Jungle Boy returns but helps Swerve and Osprey win, and Jungle Boy is now a face and not a heel? That would be different. And um, he comes in, he's got all this cut off, he's back to looking like he did when he was Jungle Boy. Um, Maybe even the Jungle Boy music plays and he comes out and he looks like he did before when he was with Luchasaurus and has that look. And who knows? I just think the Jack Perry that we saw before wasn't getting over. Like you care less about uh, what he was doing. But I would love to see that happen. I'd love to see Jack Perry come out and be let me see, Cutler return, and help Swerve and Will. That'd be great too. But again, I don't see Osprey and Strickland losing this match. I really don't. So I'm going to go with those guys to win. Next, we have the unification of the Continental Championship held by Kazuchika Okada and the International Championship held by Kenny Omega. Hopefully, just change the name into Intercontinental Championship. Um, this is going to be a banger of a match. Okada and Omega, um, Mr. Rainmaker versus V Trigger. I think there's going to be a lot of near falls, a lot of back and forth. Will it be outside interference? Of course there will. Could there be blood in this match? I think it's a good possibility. Um, I don't think they've done enough with Okada. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100% there, Malasito. I can see this one going either way, honestly. I would not be upset with Okada winning. I would not be upset with Omega winning. Either one. I'd be happy with either one of those guys winning this unifying the title. Uh, yeah, but Shibata's going to come out. Maybe Takeshita or some other of Don Callis' guys come out and interfere in this match. But I think there's going to be a lot of outside interference. Obviously, Screwdriver probably involved and whatever other torture devices they want to bring out. But I think Okada takes this and unifies the titles, and he will be your new international continental champion. Um, and I think Hmm. Who he goes up against next? I honestly don't know. I really don't. But I think it's going to be a banger of a match. I think it'll be one of the. I think that will be one of the. I think that'll be the best match of the night. Honestly, uh, I really do. I think that's the best match on the card. Next, we have Timeless Tony Storm, your AEW Women's World Champion, versus Mercedes. What she got? 10 belts. Mercedes 10 belts. Monet, something like that. She's got at least eight, I think, eight different belts she's carrying around right now. Um, does she add to her collection? She's already got the TBS title. Does she add the world title to it? Um, hmm. I honestly think she does. I think Mercedes comes out of this match as your new AEW Women's Champion. Um, I know a lot of people might not see that happening, but I I really don't have a problem with that either. Like, I think, hmm, I think it's going to it might depend on, and I might change because I'm sure the women's gauntlet match obviously is going to happen before this. So depending on who wins the women's gauntlet match, might sway my decision on Tony Storm, Mercedes Monet. Um, I really do. Like, if Megan Bain wins it, I could see her versus Tony Storm. Um, if some surprise person wins it, what surprise person would you have in there? I honestly don't know. You know, who knows? Who knows? But I'm going to go right now. Right now, based on what's going on, I'm going to go with Mercedes Monet being your new AW Women's World Champion. And then it finally brings us to Texas Death Match for the AEW World Championship. If we don't see, oh, I forgot. I can't see us seeing blood in both matches. So you're definitely going to see blood and craziness in this match. Barbed wire, thumbtacks, broken glass, tables, what bull rope, whatever. I mean, there is going to be a crimson mask like Ric Flair on John Moxley in this match, and probably one on Hangman Adam Page. Akaru Shida winning, like Hater, I think definitely returns. Oh, she's already been back, but Hikaru Shida, I can definitely see her coming and winning this match. I don't see that being. I can see that happening. I really can. Um, Moxley versus Hangman and Page. Obviously, the rest of the Death Riders are going to be out there. Claudio, Wheeler Utah, Bastard Pac, Megan Shafir, the briefcase. All that's going to be going on. Who does Hangman and Page have on his side that'll come down and help him out? Um, It's Texas, so I'm hoping for a brand that's on fire and Mox taking the spot. Mm, wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy cow. Look who's here. Look who's here. He has made it. Holy cow.
Jimmy freaking Christmas, man.
Can't hear you, Rob.
Can you hear me now?
They might be able to hear you. I can't hear you.
Test, test, test. Yeah, it says it. You should be able to hear me.
Oh. Can anybody hear Rob? You can
Audio,
hear Rob? Okay.
microphone. Yeah, they can hear me. I don't know why you can't.
All right. I can't hear you, Rob. I'm not sure what's going on. They can hear you, but
I'm gonna I'm gonna leave and come back.
I don't know. I don't know. It's shit. There we go. There we go. By myself, I guess. Rob was there. Rob's gone. Um, yeah. Darby returns. I know they talked about the possibility
Can you hear me now?
of Sting being there as well. So maybe Sting comes in. Maybe it's
Can you hear me?
can you hear
Can
me,
you hear
Rob?
me? Can you hear
Can
me?
you hear me, Rob?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Can
me?
you hear me? I cannot hear you. I don't, it might be my computer. I don't know. I don't know. They can hear us both, but we can't hear. You can hear me. I cannot hear you. Uh, anyways. Oh yeah, and you owe Malacino a pizza because you're more than 20 minutes late. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those days, brother.
Test, test.
Let me leave. Hello. Let me leave and try to come back. Maybe that works. All
Uh,
right.
yep. All right, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I like if you've been following us on social media, me on social media, you know that we're dealing with some pretty serious family health issues. Um, my uncle's in really serious condition. Can you hear me?
Still can't hear you.
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. Um. Yeah. It
But
is.
can you hear me? But
It is what it is.
yeah.
Uh,
Um,
Anywho. Um.
good lord.
Short Strickland versus not Short Strickland. Hangman versus um,
John Moxley.
Moxley. Said Death Riders are going to be out. Everybody's going to be out. There's going to be blood everywhere. It's going to be bad. It's going to be ugly. But hopefully, um, hopefully, um, we can finally put an end to this case bullshit with Moxley and the Death Riders. So I would really like to see Hangman be world champion again. Honestly, Yeah,
Yeah, I
but hopefully it's Hangman Adam Page as your new world champion, and he goes on to take that title out of the briefcase so we can actually see something going on with the title moving forward. But that's my thoughts. Um, Robbie, want to just go over your predictions for the card?
Yep. Let me. I got the
We
card
went
right
over all
here.
the matches, so I laid out my picks. You just go ahead and go over yours, and I'll see what I can do here.
All right, brother.
My
Appreciate it. Appreciate you holding it down, yeah, guys. Like I said, I apologize. Like I said, my family was visiting with my uncle. He had surgery this morning. He's going back into surgery again tomorrow. Um, he's struggling pretty hard. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I appreciate everybody that has done so already, and we'll you know leave it in the hands of God. But all right, let's talk about some. Let's talk about some all in. All right, so pretty sure they're going to start off with one of the Casino Gauntlet matches. More than likely, it'll be the women's. Um, and I believe there's only two women that are uh, have been announced for the gauntlet. I believe Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale are the two that have been announced. So one of the things that I was thinking about was, yeah, I appreciate it, Malacino, man. But I was thinking that this usually these Casino Gauntlet matches are when they do surprises like a new signing, somebody from another company, things like that. And I was looking at that's very possible, leg kick. It's very possible that he is going to take some time off. But I was looking at like people that could possibly show up during the Casino Gauntlet matches, and for the women, um, the two I think are most likely are B Priestley and Dakota Kai. Both of them are now available to come in and sign with other companies and whatnot. And I really think that if there's going to be um, any surprises, then more than likely that's who's going to show up. Um, I put my money on Dakota Kai. I think it's very possible that Dakota Kai is going to show up and be the surprise entrance in the women's casino battle royal. For the men, there's so the four people that everyone's talking about. They're saying Giovanni Vinci, okay, Cameron Grimes, who I think he right now he's going by the name Trevor Lee, and Ace Austin, who recently announced that he was not re-signing with TNA, and the one that I think has the best chance of showing up is Donovan Dijakovic. He's going by Dijak right now. Some people were saying God dang it, I can't remember his name now. Bishop. I think he's using the name Bishop Dyer now. I don't think it's going to be him. I think if anything, Dijak is probably the person that's going to show up. Grimes is a possibility, but I kind of think that there's a much bigger chance of Dijak showing up because I think that he's somebody that could bring more to the company. So that's my prediction on the Casino Battle Royale. I have no idea who's going to win that thing. I'm saying more than likely MJF. I think that's a big possibility. If MJF does win
No.
it, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jeez, dude.
I don't know what I don't know what was going on.
Dude, today. It's just a cursed day.
It is.
It's a cursed day, man. Everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong. But we'll get through it. Like I was telling the guys here, as far as the Casino Battle Royale is concerned, I don't have any idea who's going to win it, but I thought that there was a possibility that new signee is going to show up because that's usually what happens with these.
Yeah.
You get a surprise person from outside the company or somebody new signing. I think if anybody shows up for the women, I said B Priestley or Dakota Kai. I'm banking on Dakota Kai. I think Dakota Kai signs with AEW tonight. For the men, the two most likely choices would be Bishop Dyer and Donovan Dijak, formerly Dominic Dijakovic. I don't think Dyer's coming. I think he's going to be an indie guy for a while because I think he's enjoying it. So if for surprises for the battle royale, I think that's what we're going to get.
Yeah. Like I was saying in my predictions with the women's, I think depending on who comes out in the women's is going to determine who I picked as winning the Tony Storm Mercedes Moné match.
Yeah. See here real quick. But yeah, that's like as far as the Casino Gauntlet matches, those things are usually up in the air. It's a good chance that MGF might win it, but I think as far as the surprise, that's going to be one of those guys. All right. So what else we got? The TNT Championship: Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. I got Kyle Fletcher winning this.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, I think I don't really think the title's doing Cole much good, and I think putting that belt on a younger guy, especially somebody that's got as much heat on him as Kyle Fletcher does, I think that's the best way to go.
That's right. I mixed him up.
Yep.
I mixed him up with another guy. Damn it. I said Undisputed Elite. He wasn't Undisputed Elite. It's the other guy.
Nope. Yeah. But for the TNT Championship, I think it's Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah. Kyle Fletcher, definitely.
Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay versus Young Bucks. I think it's Strickland and Ospreay.
Yeah, so do I. Like I said before, I can't see them not challenging for the title for a whole year.
Yeah.
And Maldacito said maybe Jack Perry comes out and helps the Young Bucks win.
If that happens, dude, I'm going to lose my crap.
I said, what about this? What if he comes out all clean shaven like he did when he was
Jungle
Boy and comes out and helps Strickland and Ospreay win and turns back to being a face?
I mean, if you're gonna do a swerve, that's probably the best. That's probably the biggest swerve you could do. I don't think there's enough stroke on him for people to care.
I just don't think he ever was getting over as a heel the way he was.
I like the fact that he dropped the Jungle Boy. I said from the start that he needed to drop the Jungle Boy thing to to be able to continue to progress. But as far as everything else is concerned, I don't think it's working. So yeah, I agree with you. AEW Tag Team Championship: Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed, Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight versus the Patriarch and Christian Cage and Nick Wayne. I think Cage and Wayne win this. I legit think Cage and Wayne win this. If they don't, um, someone else said that another possibility is that Cage and um, Christian Cage and Nick Wayne are about to win it, and they get screwed over by a returning Adam Copeland. So that's one possibility that I think can happen.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then that sets up that going forward. And also because Tony Khan has been talking about creating a new title, a father-son tag team title, which I think is stupid, but
Yes.
what are you going to do? Tony loves his belts. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know, but my prediction is that Cage and Wayne win it, because I think they're going to start the eventual Max turning on them and or screwing them over. So we'll see about that, but I can't see Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight winning this in any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
And I can't see Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin dropping this out of anything other than some kind of weird screw job.
Yeah, Bailey and what's his name are there to take one of them is there to take the pinfall.
Yeah, more than likely, yeah. So that's my prediction. I think the Patriarchy win.
I went with the Hurt Syndicate holding their title.
Yeah, right now I think it's 50-50. It's very possible that they'll hang on to it, but I think now they're going to start the eventual screw job, because you saw that MJF was at MLW, right?
Yeah.
So then there's talk that they could be working between each other, and dude, I'm 100% behind them getting Legacy back together.
Bring in Hammerstone. Let's go,
dude, man. If him and how they come in, man, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. AEW Women's Championship, Timeless Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné. This one's a toss-up for me, because I think it's very possible. Because here's the thing: neither one of them needs this win, because I think both of them are well established in the company, and either one of them, I honestly think either one of them could eat the loss in this. The question is, what's the better setup for whoever wins the Casino Gauntlet match? You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
So what are they going to do? Where are they going to go with this? I think Mercedes Moné is going to win. I think Tony is enamored with her, and I think he's going to put every belt he's got on her. If he could, he would put every belt he's got on her. Yep. And I definitely think that they're gonna put the world title on her. So whether you like it or you don't like it, I think that's the plan.
Yeah, and how many belts does she have? Like 8?
Right now, she's got 5.
Is that
she lost. Well, no, she lost the strong belt.
Okay.
Yeah, she would have had 6. But and then winning the world title would make it 7. But yeah, she lost the New Japan Strong Belt. So, and then she just picked up another belt. I can't remember the company, but she picked up their belt. So, but yeah, I get it, dude. Like I said, I don't think Mercedes needs to win. I think now is when they need to start taking some of those belts off of her and building up somebody else. That's what they need to do. They need to build up somebody else. They've got a couple new people in there. Tony's a million times better. Tony Storm is, without a doubt, the best character in women's wrestling today.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. She's the best character in AEW, 100%. And she's one of the best. She's one of the most entertaining women's wrestlers in the world right now. But as far as characters are concerned, man, I think it's her, and I think it's everybody else. Um, on the other hand, Mercedes, other than that really bad feud she had with Britt Baker at the beginning of the year, um, every match that she's had after has gotten better and better. So she's doing what she needs to do in the ring. I just don't think this CEO character is really getting over with everybody. I think she needs to pivot from this a little bit in some way, shape, or form. Um, and again, this whole thing with does she have creative control? Does she not have creative control? All that, none of that matters because all she's only got one belt from AEW. She's only so whether she has creative control in AEW doesn't matter with the other companies that are putting their belts on her. So all these people that are upset that she's got all these belts, talk to the other companies, man, because AEW doesn't own them. They don't control them.
Nope.
They're putting those belts on her because they want to. They want that visibility. So should lose to Megan Bain 100%. I would love to see either Megan Bain or Thicla win the women's casino gauntlet match, and then go on and take down Mercedes.
What about who put it back in there? Sheeta.
Hikaru Shida.
Yeah,
Sheeta's always a good hand to put in there. Sheeta, you know what though? Sheeta's that person that you put into a feud. She's that wrestler that is going to give you good matches.
Yeah.
Because but she's also like, in a way, she's kind of like she's like the female AW's female version of Miz. You're gonna get a good match out of her, and she'll do whatever you want her to do. So I personally like Sheeta. I think she's one of the best that AEW's got. So we'll see what happens going forward. But they need to start building some other people besides Mercedes and Tony.
Yes.
But I got Mercedes winning this. But again, it could be 50-50, man. Next up, the Unified Championship. Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada. Dude, but will Sheeta stay? I think Sheeta will 100% stay. I think Sheeta Sheeta has a different mindset from like Kairi Sane or Asuka. I think Sheeta would rather be a bigger fish in the pond that she's in than go to AEW and basically be at the mercy of whatever they want to do with her.
Yes.
So I think that's where she's at with that. It's also possible she could go to like TNA or something like that. She'd do what she would do really well in TNA, but we'll see. I think she'll stay with the company. This match this Omega versus Okada is going to be fire. It's going to be this has the potential to be the best match in the entire night.
That's what I said.
Unfortunately, the match itself and the stipulations on it are stupid. They're not unifying the belts. They're creating a new belt. But the other two belts, the international title and the continental title, will still remain.
What?
Yep, that's what Tony said. Tony said, this is not a unification. It is the creation of a new title, which might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yes.
First of all, the Continental title was never meant to exist. It was a last minute thing that they decided because they wanted to give Okada a belt when he came in. So they turned because originally the Continental Classic was supposed to be their version of the G1. And when you win the G1, you win a contract to challenge for the world title. That's how it was supposed to work. They changed it and turned it into a belt, which is stupid. And I don't know why they don't just combine the two, call it the Intercontinental title, because it's looking you right in the face. Tony, you don't know why Tony's doing this? Because this is basically his way of doing this to everybody. Everybody's like, you stupid. Just he's like, nope, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna do a complete swerve on this. No, it's not a unification. That's what I'm saying. The way that they presented it until Tony explained it, it was presented as a unification.
Yeah,
That's why they're calling it the unified title. But instead, they're making a new unified title belt, but the other two titles are still going to be around. It's freaking stupid, whatever it is. But I have Okada winning this. I think it's going to be a ridiculously fire match, but I think Kenny's going to get screwed over, and I think Okada wins this wrestling god title. Yeah, they might as well call it that. They may as well. But yeah,
yes.
I think
I said I could go either way on this match, and I wouldn't be upset no matter which one of these guys won it because
no.
again, like you said, I think it's the match of the night,
Yeah,
and I picked Kenny Omega as the champion.
that's possible, dude. Like this is another. I just get the feeling that storyline wise, Okada would be the better choice if they're going to build something up here. At the same time, though, Kenny has put indications out there that his time in the ring may be coming to an end because of his health problems and whatnot. So who knows what their decision is going to be going forward. The way he's talking, he's got maybe a couple of years left and then he's done.
Yeah.
So, like I said, regardless of who wins this thing, the match is going to be absolutely fire because every match these guys have is. I also think if you really want to start building Okada up from the joke character that he was for so long when he first got there into the killer that he was in New Japan, I think him winning this does him a lot more good than it does Kenny. But I could see it going either way. So you're picking Omega and I'm picking Okada. We'll find out. Come hang out with us on this weekend, guys. We're gonna be watching it live, doing it live. All right, and that brings us to the AEW World Championship: Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page in a Texas Death Match. First of all, do you think the Texas Death Match thing is becoming too synonymous with AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have felt better if this was just a regular match. I think the only reason to make this a Texas Death Match is so that the Death Riders can get involved, and it's allowed, basically. My heart wants to say that Hangman wins here. I think Moxley retains. I think they're going to leave this belt on Moxley until sometime towards the end of the year. And I think Bryan Danielson is he's healed up. I don't know how ring ready he is, but I think Danielson, the only thing I think is possible, the only way I see them taking this belt off of Moxley now is if Bryan Danielson comes in here tonight, comes in during the match and distracts him, and Hangman wins off of that. That's the only way I think. Oh, that was another. I was while we were talking, I thought of another name that could possibly show up in the women's Casino Gauntlet match: Shayna Baszler.
Oh yeah.
Because I think she's friends with what's her name, and
Cora Jade could show up.
Yeah, I don't know that they really need her, but I know that Shayna Baszler's friends with a lot of the people there, and they're talking that there's a possibility she might end up with Moxley's Death Riders because again, uh, Tony's talking about making a women's tag team belt. I think the Death Riders are going to introduce at least one new member. Very possible. Very possible. And I think Shayna Baszler might be one of it. Might be the one. Because she and Marina Shafir are really really good friends. So we'll see. And if it's NXT version Shayna Baszler, bring it. That's right. No, I forgot about that. That's right. She was rehired. She's working for that the young people that with that was what the hell is that program called?
You tell me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it it's not LFG, is it? Yeah, LFG, yeah. She's work yeah, she's part of the WWE LFG program now. Working with like scouting other people and working with other people now. I forgot about that. Damn. So scratch that one. They just announced that I think yesterday or the day before, something like that. But yeah, unfortunately, I got Moxley winning this. I don't want him to, but I get the feeling. Like I said, the only way that doesn't happen, I think, is if you get a returning Bryan Danielson, which I think that'd be awesome because I'd love to see the guy back. But barring that, I really do think that they're putting this belt on Moxley for the long haul, man. And when they finally do, someone does finally take that belt off of him, which, you know, who knows when that's going to be. Everybody's going to breathe a sigh of relief.
Yes.
But, yeah, the word coming out is that they plan on leaving that belt on him for a long time.
It's been on him long enough.
Oh, yeah, dude. I agree 100%. But anyway, those are our predictions, guys. Do you think there are any, other than the other surprises that we've talked about being possible, is there anything else that you think might happen?
Lots of blood in the death match.
Oh, God, dude.
Lots of blood.
Dude, I think there's going to be a lot of blood on this show, period.
Who comes out to help Hangman besides possibly Darby Allin? And because if all the Death Riders are out there and Marina Shafir,
mm-hmm.
I mean, who comes out to help Adam Page?
Who comes out to help Adam Page?
Besides Darby Allin.
Possibly. I mean, it's that match is going to happen after.
It's going to be the main event.
Yeah, it's going to be the main event. So all the other matches, I think it's if there is a run in, I think it's possible that it will be Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, and maybe Kenny Omega. I don't think, and the possibility that Darby will be there is that's probably the biggest possibility, the biggest surprise thing that they could do. I don't think it's going to be anybody else other than that. I don't think there's anybody floating around out there. I mean, it's possible they could do something trying to set up something for Forbidden Door. Like I 100% think Gabriel Kidd's going to show up. I think Gabriel Kidd's going to be a run-in for the Death Riders as well. Ibushi or Omega. Yeah, I can see Ibushi, Omega. Actually, you want to know why I think it'll be Ibushi, Omega, Strickland, Ospreay. So then when you add Hangman, that's 5. And what do you get when you get 5? Blood and guts. I think it's going to be. I think if anything, they'll use this to set up a blood and guts match with them versus the Death Riders. So, I do think that there's going to be a new Death Rider. And like I said, it could be just about anybody. I know that they've been talking that Bishop Dyer has been talking with him and everything. I don't know who it's going to be, if anything. I mean, I don't know what Gabe Kidd's contract situation looks like. So, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it'll be both.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot of shenanigans in that match, dude. A lot.
Yes.
But all right, guys, those are our predictions. I am, like I said, I'm really, really sorry about everything that happened today, guys. Life comes at you pretty fast, man.
Yep.
But again, like I said, Finley or the Good Brothers. Uh If anything, I would see the Good Brothers doing a run in during the tag match. If that happens. Finley, I don't know, maybe Finley? I'm not, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they start setting up stuff up for Forbidden Door after this. But, I mean, we'll see.
Yep.
But anyway, like I said, guys, we'll be watching it live. Come hang out with us. We'll be reacting to it, and it'll be fun. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a long show. But it's starting early. It's starting
Starts
at
at 3.
3:00.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I was like surprised. I thought it was a 5 o'clock start or later start time.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's at 3 o'clock, and it's supposed to be over by the time Saturday night's main event starts, which is at 8 o'clock.
Leg kick. I'm glad you brought that up. I think it's also possible that we get Bullet Club Gold back for whoever wins the tag belts. I think it's very possible that happens. There's also the outside chance that Jay White is a surprise entrance in the Casino Gauntlet match. I wouldn't be against that. But I think we're going to get Bullet Club Gold back here pretty soon.
Good.
Yeah, they need them bad. But anyway, guys, like I said, I appreciate it. Thank you all for the well wishes from my family. Keep them in their prayers. Like I said, my uncle is really struggling. He's not out of the woods, so, but God will bring him out. But appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys this Saturday.
Yes.
All right. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.